Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. If you like my video, please like and subscribe. Also check me out on Twitch as Floyd Mason. Plus I can do Tall Tree now. And we can beat the water boss, so might have to do that. Not ideal, but kind of run low. Run a little low. And then we can also do Shoot the Sun. So I guess we'll do everything we can out here. Again, I feel like there's going to be a clump, and I feel like it's up in the Zora's Fountain. Fire, again, I could go back to, but without the hammer, it's like really far for one check, so I don't see a point. Forest, we can go a little deeper in, but it's again like a check. There's my big wallet. Don't need that. What's this? Oh, it's Triforce piece. There we go. I think I can get that. You're alright. Winnie. Too easy. Yeah, right. I'm searching for almost 5.5 hours for that. Too easy. Pretty sure you can get them from somewhere. There we go. Boom. Alright, 6 more. Yeah, there's only one item here, but it's like one item here, couple, like Spirit will be next. Spirit's got a couple. Forest does not really have anything, and Fire really doesn't have anything, so I really want to go back to either of those. Shadow, I still can't get any farther, so no real rush there. Just gotta remember exactly where it is. It's like right ahead. Yeah. Yep. I don't mind it as much as other people do. It's easier in Randomizer because you can do it out of order. Like, I think the reason the Water Temple sucks so much the first time you, like, play it is that you basically do it, and, like, you have to do it all, and then you get the long shot, and then you have to do it again. But if you miss something, like, if you don't go back in this room, then you have to loop around again. But the Randomizer, you can just do whatever you want, so, as long as you have keys and stuff. So that's getting bad. The laptop is not built to handle this kind of power. Again, too, because of the hover boots, we can skip that room over there, which I hate. Now we can't get, there's one more item down there we need a key for. And there's my hammer. Alright, so let's get out to Fire. So now I can do the Fairy Fountain, I can do... so we're not going to go in yet, we're going to go get Fairy Fountain, go do the rocks and stuff. The big problem is I know if I fight the boss, I'll get one. But I don't have a Goron tunic, and I don't know where to get one. Because it's only appearing in a shop I can go to as a kid. So we're gonna check in here. Then I'm gonna go check the 2 sculptures on the way around. Then I'm gonna check the boulder room. Last night we were having fun on Twitch. A Twitch gift card. I didn't even know that was like a thing. That's pretty cool. Although probably not remembering, it's probably not the best. But seems to have worked out, so it's probably okay. I've done some drinking streams before where I play like my old like favorite games, and like twice when I did them, I did like I set a bunch of challenges, and for the first one especially, I had good challenges, and if I failed them, I did a shot, and I think I drank like three quarters of a 26er about in like maybe 5 hours. And it was like the point where like I don't really remember playing like the last 5 games, even though like I beat some challenges I set up for myself. But it got to that point where all of a sudden it was like I'm drunk, and I just was like, "Yep, stream's over." I turned it off, and I like went passed out hard. A lot of fun, but like probably shouldn't do it that hard again. $25, not bad. It's one of those things, you know, that I always gotta say. It probably isn't like the best advice. There it is. There's Ruchu's letter. That's what we needed. That was the stream of items I had to do. Was get the long shot, to go get the hammer, to get Ruchu's letter. It's crazy. And again, like if I'd found the 2 hookshot pieces, I could have done that a lot earlier, but they were the easiest to find. But yeah, you know, it's like, oh, like, you should do things, but, like, if they work out, then... And a Gruta membership. Oh my god. Okay, like, everything just opened. I just got everything in the game. And then, like, Song of Storms. I now have all of it. So that's cool. So I'm still gonna dip in fire just to see what's under the stairs. I'm not gonna run all the way out. Yeah, right? Like, it's so interesting because, like, things like, lock each other. But especially because, like, I do a lot of, like, the things, I tend to, like, do the wrong things first. Then all of a sudden I'll get an item that opens up, like, 6 checks, and that will be the item I need, and, like, it's those checks I'm missing. It just seems to work out that way. Alright, so we'll go check under the stairs and fire. And then we are going to go back to a kid and go up and do Jabu and open up that. Because I know Zora's Fountain is Path of Gold. And I have almost every item I need. So I'm assuming there's... Sometimes Path of Gold just means items you need to get to gold pieces. But I'm hoping it's actual ones. So I'm just going to key save. Because if it's not under here, then we can go up to the top later. Again, if I was on a Goron Tunic too. That leg's getting bad. I really gotta, like, figure out how to do it. Like, if I lower the stream quality or, like, what I have to do. But, I, again, just think, because, like, I take my Twitch videos, I cut them and post them on YouTube just so I have a record of them. But because I'm, like, constantly adding videos and deleting them, I think I'm, like, taking up my memory space. Yeah, the lag, I apologize about the lag. I gotta do something to figure it out. I think, again, it's, like, a matter of, just, like, space. This is like one of those weird spots where like I often hope there's something here, but at the same time, if there's not, and I get to save a key, it's not the worst. But I don't want to go high up anyways, so I'm really hoping that there's something here. Oh, that's the part that makes me. Yeah, he's a real ass. Luckily, like I'm never holding like a shield or anything, because he'll like take it and you gotta like re-equip, and then you gotta actually fight him to re-equip it. But let's go, whatever. Slight waste of time. We're cruising now. Like again, it could take some time if I guess wrong. You know, if I go beat the ice cavern, there's nothing there. But at this point, you know, I've beaten. It's the thing too. Like the longer I stream, like I didn't have a lag issue for like the first 50 minutes of the stream today. But once I start getting them, my computer starts to like struggle to catch up. Nothing. What do we got in here? And an ice trap. Cool. So save that key just in case we want it for later. And we are off to beat a kid. Running Twitch sometimes. That might be something, because like it's definitely like for a bit it was definitely because I had like a ton of windows open, that like it was the internet was taking up like half of my computer memory. So closing that helped, but maybe clearing my histories and like cookies will clear up some space. It's just stuff running in the background, but a lot of it's like system stuff that I don't need, but I don't know enough about computers to like stop it. And luckily we have the song and scale now, so while they're not most helpful things, we can shortcut, at least for the kid. The adult, I've never actually been up the river even, so. Remember how I said it was like, oh, if I finish at like 5 hours, I'll do something else. I always get like so cocky. So I'm gonna beat it quick, and like it never happens. Like 6 hours is pretty standard. I think I'll be lucky to do it in that currently. I'm thinking it'll be closer to 6.5. I feel like I got another hour. Just a little more than I wanted to do. I didn't want to go past 1, but I'm not gonna push it to another day for like an hour of gameplay. So we'll just get through it, make lunch, start my studying. Again, I don't have like a crazy amount. I probably want to spend like 5 hours today, and then like 2 to 3 tomorrow. But technically, like I kind of have a schedule. I'm slightly off, but I can catch up all that today. And if I can do tomorrow stuff and add some just technical study, I'll be in pretty good shape. And then next weekend, I'll have completely free again as well. And I'll just power through. Try and get super ahead. But probably like the 2 weeks before my exam, I won't be doing any streaming. Maybe like an hour video here or there. So I know Zora's Fountain is Path of Gold, so there's gotta be something good out here for either kid or adult. The kid only has 3 checks. 2 skull shells and a berry. Yeah, like first second it was showing my CPU being taken up as 100%. Like Streamline's taken up like 13%. Like Google Chrome, it's saying it's like it's saying it has all this stuff open and it doesn't. Like what? Found 6 Triforce pieces. Be nice. Like right now, it's saying I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Google Chrome items open, and I don't. I have 1. So well, sorry, I have 2. What the hell? Sorry. It's like the only big thing. So some or no, I guess OBS. Yeah, the system also takes up a ton. It's just weird because I never used to do it. Windows Explorer is taking up. Well, I guess not that much. 1 megabytes. Nothing big. Yeah, it's like it's OBS itself that's being a glutton, but it never used to be. So I don't know if like maybe adding like stream elements to it, it's requiring more stuff. Like maybe me adding the effects and things like that required to connect to stuff. I don't know. Whatever. Say whatever just as it does like another lag. It really starts to get to me. I feel bad. I know it's annoying in the stream. But other than some point buying like a better computer, I don't really know what to do. So, yeah, well, that's my problem too. Is like I don't want to force close something that it's needing to run. What the hell? So this place is supposed to be Path of Gold, and so far it's given me a token and a ice trap. What the hell's going on here? I mean, I have the sword of the boomerang, so I can get through Jabu pretty quick. So I don't want to not do it. But at the same time, I'd rather just come back and do Ice Cavern. But I wouldn't run all the way back up here, so kind of stuck. Another key for fire that I don't need, because I don't need any more keys. So that was all a big letdown.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
You nailed it on that one, Rich. That is exactly. I did switch up the sound effects on the bits. The thing is, right now, for some reason, it's coming through my. Oh, I gotta go get a fish. It's coming directly out of my. Yeah, I think next time I stream, I'm gonna look into lowering the quality a little bit. I don't really know what else to do, but it even happens with like NES games. I don't think it's quite as bad, but I feel like Streamlabs is just too much with all the add-on things I have to run on this laptop. But I don't see myself buying a PC computer until I move, which I probably won't be moving for like, maybe I'll move in like a year. So, not much to be done before then. hoping a combination of Jabu and Ice Cavern beat the game. So if not, then we gotta go like back into the other temples. Yeah, we do. I don't like it's not as crazy as down in the US, but like we definitely have them. Like I don't think I've ever gone to one. Like it's not even like it's not not really like a money thing. Like yeah, I don't really have the money to throw down on like a new computer. But it's kind of like a setup thing. Like I kind of designed this space to be for a laptop. Like I faced a window. So like setting up a whole laptop on here, like I then need to like shift in my work laptop all the time, and it just works well when I'm shifting in laptops. But if I was to, if we were to move, I'd get a bigger place. I'd set it up so that like I could have kind of like a desk with it on, and then like a separate desk with a laptop. Like I'd almost put something where I have two screens and an actual keyboard, and I wouldn't even need the laptop set up. I would just have it running to my other computer. What do you? Let's start off good here, please. Nope. Oh, that's the winter piece. Like, honestly, if we saw like a really good place, we might move. I kind of want one more year in the city, just because like we literally moved to a new area right at the start of the pandemic, and haven't been able to like really go and enjoy it, or like go back down. I kind of want to go back downtown and spend some time going to the pubs and stuff I like, and like maybe going back to a Leafs or Jays game once things are a little safer, a little more open. But there we go. Really slow motion reveal, but because again, too, like my thinking would be like when I get a new setup and whatnot, I'd go like all out. Like I'd get the Elgato. I'd set up my systems to stream as well. I'd get like actual webcam so I could move it around. Maybe like a real mic. Although I do think this one works a lot better than the one I had. I'm much happier with it when I listen back to the quality. But it'd still be nice to get like one that's just kind of like out there. You have a little more control over. I always act too like I'm gonna like start cutting my videos better and like doing fancier things with them, but I don't know. I make so many. I'm not. I just don't want to like go through like kind of highlights. Like I like having the full video of stuff. So. Come on. Like at least again, I have the boomerang. I have my sword. So temple will be pretty easy. Ooh, boy, a blue piece. Thanks, game. Wow. This game. just won't let me finish it. Get to streaming, I think I'd start with the headset you have, like, before it works. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, especially because, like, when I started, right, like, it's like, I don't know if I'm going to enjoy this, I don't know if I'm going to do it much, so I don't want to invest in anything. And, like, even right now, like, I enjoy it, and I have fun doing it, but I don't do it enough or have the follower base to really justify going crazy. I like spend a lot of money. But once I've done this course, I'll have a lot more time. You know, I can get more like a set pattern, which I think will help. You know, but like, and especially like if I could get on a set pattern and stream on certain days, then like I'll be able to go like, okay, like this day is so and so game. And whatnot, and like just have be a lot more consistent. Because I love having the randomizer day, which is pretty great. I'd love to have a day where I just go back and grind games. Like I'm a big fan of Borderlands, and I'd love to 100% beat it. But for my level of 100% beating that game, I would have to literally fully level up all the characters, which is like 10 playthroughs or something. I've done like 3. I don't know. I always had like these absurd levels of 100% beating stuff. Because like some games, like think of like the Skyrim, the story doesn't change and your powers don't really change. You have like slight advantages in certain areas. So I don't consider that different. But for something like Borderlands, I do because there's trophies associated with it. It's complicated in my own stupid list. It was like I was saying earlier with like Bloodstained, it's like, would I consider it beat if I did episode 2 and because there's 3 episodes basically. I beat episode 1 on Veteran, but would it be beat if I did episode 2 on Casual? Yeah. It's not bad. Like, there's also a lot of games I play, and I basically look at it and go, I will never 100% beat this, so I don't even start. I don't even try. I just go, nope. Some of the games are just crazy. Like, the game's already hard, and they're like, okay, now beat it on super ultra difficult mode. And, you know, a trophy is like, no deaths in that mode. And I'm like, nope, never gonna happen. Not gonna do it. This one, right? Kind of forgot that for a second. Yeah, like I own a ton of games. Currently, I've beaten, I think, over 53% of them. Now we're getting all the bottles. They're all empty. But like my 100% rate is like 15% or something. It's pretty low, but still pretty good. And I mean, like with older games, beating them is 100% beating them. Like, there's not extra stuff to do. It's if you can beat the game, it's beat. Frostbite. You gotta save every single person. I just can't. Super progression, another 5 because I'm not 100% perfect. Yeah. I mean, so, some games you just have to let go, and it's like, I don't have the time, or I'm just not quite good enough to do it. And that's okay. But there's a couple games too. Like, again, I have to beat every game with the hardest difficulty. And I have games like Uncharted 4, and there's a Call of Duty game, and I'm literally in the last level, but I just can't do it, and I just stop playing. But like, that happens sometimes. I don't touch the game. Like, there's so many games I leave on the final boss on the hardest difficulty because I just get frustrated. And I'll come back in like 3 years and beat it on like the 3rd try. I'm like, why is this ever hard? I did that recently with a Ratchet and Clank game that I like played at university, and I hated the last level, so I stopped playing. And like, I will admit, the last level blew, and it still took me like 30 tries, but I was just like, you know what? I want to put this one to the beat call. It wasn't even 100% beat, it was just beating it once. It was insanely hard. Alright, we're down to 5. And I still have to believe that coming back to Ice Cavern will be at least 1 or 2. So I don't think we're going to get anything else in here. There's only like 2 checks left. But if I was to beat fire, like if I was to find the Goron Tunic, that'd be 1. I'd have to beat Shadow and Water. So I need 2 more Shadow keys. I mean, that's a possibility. That's 1. There's probably at least 3 or 4 in Ganon's, because there always is. It always wants me to go to Ganon's castle, which I never do. Okay, we're gonna finish up Jabu, then we'll warp back. We'll do Ice Cavern next. And again, like we can go to Gerudo as well. Ooh, hell yeah! That's what I like to see. So I mean, like sometimes I'd give up by this point because it's like, oh, only okay. Can you focus honestly the way I'm looking? Stop. I think that the Z targeting in this game is awful. It's the only thing about this game I don't like is that you can't untarget if there's 2 items beside you. You'll just keep switching between them. Alright, so this gotta be pretty quick because I have everything I need to beat them. Like Dark Souls, I would die repeatedly, give up, Squid Game, yeah. Sometimes it's just right, like you need. Sometimes you just need to like step away from it and just like take a break. Because like if you've been playing it for a while too, like you start trying to like just rush it, and like it just needs a little patience. I hate this part. I really don't know how to get it in there without like it just luckily making its way through. If you let it hit future ones, then it just comes right back up. Yep. Alright, down to 4. Again, I feel like coming up to Ice Cavern's probably 2 or 3. I hope. I was getting to 1. Some nice arrows for my trouble. There we go. This thing is again, right? Like I could go beat water, technically fire. Thanks for watching. Please click to check out my other videos, like and subscribe, and come by Twitch under Floyd Mason to join my live streams.